Well, I suppose the biggest pressures and concerns I face are really about my children and about what's going to happen to our society. And so the first thing is that my son is just about to start a degree, but is he going to have a job afterwards? You know, many people aren't able to find jobs even with very good qualifications, and he's not, though he's a bright lad, he's not a very hard worker, and so whether or not he'll be able to find something afterwards. And he's not much of a, in some ways he's not a go-getter. I suppose the other big thing that worries me is the financial collapse of our economic system. We are one of the most indebted nations in the world, and it could all come tumbling down, especially if mortgage rates go up, because then people won't be able to afford their mortgages, then they'll default on their mortgages and the banks will collapse. And then the money that I've earned and my partner have earned for our retirement, for our pension, won't mean anything at all. A lot of the people that I know are similarly concerned about their children and whether or not they'll be able to get jobs, but also about actually the upkeep of the local community, because where I live in Chorlton, you're seeing shops closed down, and so you see, and roads not being maintained, and pavements, you know, with lumps missing out of them. And so we're just wondering, in a way, how are things going to keep going, and who is actually going to look after the local environment and to find jobs for local people. And another concern, I think particularly, is what's going to happen to older people within my local community, because I know that the local neighbourhood group that looks after older people is under immense pressure, and more people coming through its doors, and despite its best intentions, it can't cope with the level of need that it sees.